What's up, guys? Tex Rider here with another look at some of the figures we got in this week. Today we're looking at the G.I. Joe Ultimates Stalker figure. Now this guy's been out for a while, I believe 2 years or so. And I finally decided to get him because, like I said in my previous videos, I was back and forth of getting rid of my Super7 figure. But it's not even worth it, to be honest. If I think I sell my... how many figures do I have of them? I got maybe 20. I bet you I can probably get like maybe $200 for all of them, and they're not what you pay for. Obviously, you know, buying some figures, you just want to keep them for keeping them. But I do like them in terms of some of the aesthetics and the way they look. A lot of them are my favorites. I just feel like I'm always back and forth because, like I said, one, I don't think the line's going to continue. They haven't done anything new ever since the last wave, which was Crimson Guard, Major Blood, Roadblock, and CoverGirl. And two, the costs, I think right now the Ultimates cost $65. I just feel, I know they went down in price. They took away the packaging, they took the slipcover, they took the box, they took a lot of things away. But in my opinion, I think they should take some of the accessories away, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this guy comes in the standard box, window box packaging. Got the figure inside, looking really cool. I like those colors. I love the face sculpt on him. He looks really cool. I really think they did a really good job with the face sculpt. They've been doing the same stuff. Oh, it looks like they have the same backpack that Snake Eyes has. Huh. So this is basically Snake Eyes repainted? Huh. I'm going to have to do a comparison on that one when I get a chance. But anyway, like I said, it comes in this standard box package, window packaging with the camouflage green on it. Here is a bio of him, and you can see basically some portraits from the cartoon that he was in. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this bad boy out of the packaging and get a closer look at the G.I. Joe Ultimate Stalker figure. Here is Stalker out of the packaging, and just like old Gung-Ho, you see, here's the thing, these two I was looking forward to getting. These actually look the coolest, and unfortunately, again, we have that damn gap. Now, I was playing around with it, and when you move up the thing, you can move up the leg or whatever. When you bring it back down, it actually goes lower. So if you just move it up, you can kind of cover that gap, which makes it a little bit better, but it puts the leg this close. So in order to get the leg back out, to stand them, I guess you still can stand them like that. Yeah, it's still unfortunate there's a gap. I played with Gung-Ho and I can fix it a little bit, but there shouldn't be any gap at all, is my point. I don't know whether they put the ball joints too low. That's probably what they did. They should have put them up a little higher. That way you got, no gap at all. But it's just unfortunate. All right, let's move on. Look at his face sculpt, man. That looks nice. He looks very nice. This actually might be one of my favorite face sculpts of the line, with that green beret. Going down here, you got the camouflage green, dark green, and mustard green. He has those straps. So basically, this is Snake Eyes. All Snake Eyes, I believe. So we'll compare him real quick. You got those black boots. Of course, like I said, the articulation is the same. But yeah, like I said, with that gap, once you do this and bring it down, you got that. It's a bigger gap, but you can sort of move it up a little. But that's unfortunate, Very plain Jane figure, but looks really cool. Like I said, that face sculpt does make it... I'm telling you, that face sculpt looks really cool. But unfortunately, that gap is a pain in the butt. Again, let's look at the other face sculpts real quick. Here he is, yelling at you. You messed on my leg, Super7! Ah! I tell you. Super7 gets it right with some figures, and Super7 just fucks it up. That's all I can say. Here's another face sculpt. It looks almost the same, I think, right? He has kind of a smirk. He's kind of smiling a little, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't think we need all these heads, because I really don't do nothing with them. I don't. Let's look at the hands. We have 2 trigger hands, right and left here. And we have this other hand that he can hold something big, I guess. Another. Let's fix this. Anyway, yeah. All right, he got this little cantina that looks like a shirt. Right? No, I don't know why I said that. He got some bombs. Oh, I guess this can go in this hand. Bomb, 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 bomb. I'm sorry, sir, you can't see bomb on a plane. Why can't I say bomb on a plane? It's dynamite. They still do dynamite? I don't know. He has these, I guess these are binoculars, I guess. Those are weird looking binoculars. A radio to get lost. Is it the same one as CoverGirl's? Attention, CoverGirl. I'm in the house. Alright. And then this weird looking gun, like I said. So far all this stuff is useless to me. Comes with this jetpack, the exact same one that came with Snake Eyes. So, you know, and of course I understand that why he has it, because I think he uses this a little bit more. Did I just kick the camera? I did, didn't I? I'm using a new mic. I hope it's sounding better, but we'll see. He has this rifle that every other figure has, and of course it's warped. He has this regular gun, again another warped gun. Thank you, Super7. And what he normally comes with, his standard weapon. So let's get Snake Eyes real quick, because I'm really curious to see what they look like. All right, so here's Snake Eyes. And yeah, it's the same. I mean, same body. I mean, yeah, I was just wondering. It's kind of dirty over here. This is the used one that I got. I guess now that I look at it, he didn't really take care of his toys, that dude. But like I said, of course, you know, as you can see, the legs are a lot different. Where that joint is perfectly done on this one. Is this guy super glued? Oh, Lord. Looks like there's some residue all over it. See, my other one, that originally I had, he fell and his leg broke off, and so sad. But, you know, but anyway, like I said, like if you really look, you know, there's a little bit of gap, but there's a big gap there. So, but yeah, I mean, they basically use the same, and of course the backpack is basically the same. They could have done a different color at least, but yeah, anyway. All right, so let's go and get Stalker out of, on my turntable, get my final thoughts on this figure. All right, here are my final thoughts on the Super7 Ultimates Stalker figure. Now, all I can say is I was really looking forward to this one. The face sculpt is so phenomenal. I mean, they did so good with all 3 face sculpts, but of course this one is my favorite one. Of course they use the same buck of Snake Eyes, even the same backpack as Snake Eyes, which is kind of funny. But again, you know, sadly, this guy also suffers from the hips thing, where there's a gap between the legs from the hip and the mid area of the body, which really sucks. Like, I think this whole wave had the problem. Except for the Cobra figures, which is great. I love Cobra, of course, but it is a misfortunate. Like I said, my guns they're warped. That's another thing. I think it just sucks. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they've been in the packaging too long since they've been out for a while. But you know, other than that, I mean, he's actually really cool. Now, like I said, I really love that face sculpt. Like, it just looks so cool. It's just a shame that that's why, in a sense, I think that's why I don't want to pay full price for these, because of the simple fact that they aren't the best, you know, in terms of there's always some quality control issues, just like Gun-Ho and Scarlet. So anyway, right now he is still available on Amazon, I believe. I think he's 45 or 50. So, you know, like I said, I wait to the sales. So I waited, and you know, I'm glad I waited to get him on sale. So, you know, that's what I'm gonna do with Major Blood and Crimson Guard. I'm just gonna wait till they're on sale before I purchase any of them. But yeah. All right, so please let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys own these figures? Do you have the same problem? Is it just my figure? Do I need to return it? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, we will see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.